Let's talk about some Orville. What's going on?
Okay, here's what's interesting, okay, about the Orville. All right. So I saw this little thing. I want to talk Orville today, anyways, because we need to lay out our roadmap of what's to come.
The
This
roadmap.
this channel was really born on the Orville. As you guys know, the Orville came out and nobody was talking about the Orville yet. Like the Orville came out and like nobody said nothing. And so Brian and I said, let's talk about this show because it's so great. Brian actually saw it first, as is usual, and told me about it. And we watched the first episode and said, all right, we got to cover this now. And so we were like one of the first channels to really start doing videos about the Orville.
Oh, wait. Let me just interject here real quick. Because when I told Shane, you got to watch this show, he goes, yeah, I'm not interested in Family Guy in space. I'm good.
I did say that. Yes. I was not interested in, hey, listen, I like some Family Guy stuff, but Seth MacFarlane, at the time was kind of,
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, the Thousand Ways to Die in the West was
there
not
was
great.
some stuff.
Ted
Was,
2
yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, I got. What
I
you're
think
saying.
it was even before Ted. I can't remember when Ted came out,
But I remember telling you that. I'm like, no, listen. Yes, do they have fat fart jokes? Yes. Do they have fat jokes? Yes. Do they talk about gay stuff? Sure. But underneath all that, it's science fiction, like true and through.
you did. And I watched it and I got it. I got it right away, even though there was a lot of Family Guy to those first few episodes. So if you remember way back then and you saw the first couple seasons, and Danny pointed out here, Dork Knight, I think, or Atheist, somebody pointed out that it's been 3 years since we've seen New Orville. So Seth MacFarlane has come out and said that the Orville almost feels like a reset of the show. It's gotten better. I mean, they're all in on this. Not only are the sound effects, the graphics, not only is everything better for season 3, but the characters are deeper. They're no longer, stopped by the constraints of being on live television because they're on Hulu. Right. So the episodes are longer. They just, they're all in. And he's talking about the show as if you liked season 2, you're going to love season 3. And I feel that coming from him. And I believe it's more than just marketing. It's really going to be really good. I think we're going to get into the middle of the Orville season 3. And we're just going to look around and be like, how can they not continue making this show?
Right. I really hope so. I love how you said that in like your podcast voice. You're like, if you like season 2, you're going to love season 3.
I didn't mean to do that.
You did it though. You did it in the podcast voice. Hey, what you guys don't know is Shane doesn't actually talk like that all the time.
Oh, okay. Well, you mean like on the
during for the Prime videos, he really brings the gravitas.
I mean, right? It's me, but yeah, there's an element of
every once in a while I hear you do that voice though. You're like, and if you like that, you're gonna love this. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even know what you're talking about, but I think I'm gonna love it.
Well, you should love it because the Orville is wonderful. So, but what are we going to do? So we're still here every Thursday at 2:00. You guys are here watching with us now. So as the Orville comes out, we're talking about, what do we say? How many days are we away now?
14 days.
14? We're 14 days away from the Orville premiere. We've got things planned. So we've already got set up. We're going to be doing an interview with Tom Constantino, the producer extraordinaire, the editor of the Orville. He's going to come out and he's going to talk about what's going on. I think we're going to have him for the first week or before the first week. So pre the Orville launch. And then we're working right now on hopefully getting John Cassar. If anybody out there knows who John Cassar is, he's the director for the first episode and he's been with the Orville for both of the first 2 seasons. Wonderful guy.
He did Terra Nova too. He did that show Terra Nova, which I like a lot.
He did. He's done a lot of stuff. And John, if you're watching, reach back out. We're trying to get a hold of you so we can do this interview. So please respond to us on Twitter. Also, we've got Brandon Fayette who's the visual effects supervisor for the Orville. We're going to be doing an interview with him. We've reached out to BJ Tanner and to Kai Wenner so we can have them on the show again. And we're reaching out to other people. So the goal is hopefully during the Orville's run, we'll have somebody each week that we can either ask questions to and get questions from you guys to ask them. And then we can kind of just enjoy season 3 and be really immersed in everything since we have such a good relationship with them.
Yeah, my goal is to get Seth MacFarlane somehow. Even if I have to send unmarked packages to his home.
It's funny because
With
we've talked
Popcast
about this
gear. With
before.
Popcast gear,
Well, he did an exclusive interview with SFX. I think the problem is that YouTubers still have this stigma where a lot of the A-list actors don't want to interact because they feel like it's YouTube. So, but that's going to go away eventually at some point.
We just don't talk to him enough. We need to tweet him more often. I hate Twitter so much.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
But we'll see. I mean, who knows? It could happen. I mean, he might have a change of heart or want to come on or whatever.
Yeah, what's up?
And the dude's really busy. So we've got that going on. That's going to be happening every week. So just expect the live shows to get kind of crazy and to get interesting. We can't talk about it yet. It's not official, but there's a chance we may be attending something coming up for the Orville. And we'll let you guys know as soon as we know so we can give you more information about it. But it's exciting. I mean, it's coming, man. It's finally here after 3 years.
It's coming. It's coming.
Very, very exciting. So just stay tuned and we'll bring you everything that we know, and we'll give you all the information, break down all the episodes, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and remember the show, the executive producer is Brandon Braga.
Yeah, I mean, he's Star Trek guy all the way.
Star Trek royalty. Hey, and if you haven't seen the trailer, I painstakingly created a 4K version of that trailer in 60 FPS on our PCU channel. Please go check it out.
Yeah, it looks great.
It looks fantastic. All right, man.